So I'm mixing things up this week, so today you're gonna get this video and the crew cast will now be on tomorrow. So that will still be up this week, just tomorrow instead. Because we've got a lot going on. We're heading out of the house again tomorrow to head down to Birmingham for the Gymshark pop-up store. Lainey's baking, we gotta start packing. I'm drinking my secret red drink. If you've been following me on Insta stories, you'll have seen me have this every day. I'm gonna let you know what's in this super secret red drink, which can actually help reduce joint pain, as well as aid digestion. But you'll find out about this in my next video, because today I want to concentrate on the fake physique and fake transformation. And I'm gonna take you through today how I'm looking now, more than a week after the final reveal from the 7-day transformation. Have I maintained it? Have I lost it? Was it real? Was it fake? You'll find out today. Oh, that does not taste good. Lots of details to come, so stay tuned. So the weather is beaming, it's a beautiful ass day. I'm gonna do a full workout, then I'm gonna show you what I now look like over a week later from that 7-day transformation that you already have, should have, could have. If you haven't seen it, link, playlist below, description. All you've seen is what I've had, that pre-workout breakfast. I had 2 slices of toast with peanut butter on there to get some fats in, a little bit of raspberry jam. It was the protein Dr. Zach's bread. Alongside that, I had my usual, the fruit and the yogurt. So now I'm just gonna go hit up a chest and a bit of back. No real big compounds in there like deadlift or squat or anything today. Tomorrow we're heading down to Birmingham for the Gymshark pop-up store. So I want to get down there and be able to do my deadlifting and squatting and big movements there so I can train with the boys and the rest of the crew. Sun is shining, weather is sweet. Time to get my gym dancing feet. Oh. Right, so there we go, session done. All I've had during that session is 2 caramel rice cakes, which is my normal intra-carb kind of intake. 11 carbs per rice cake, 22 grams of carbohydrate during my workout. Great thing to do. Carbs can only get into the muscle, the glucose can get drawn into that muscle alongside water. So make sure to hydrate. So now I'm going to show you what I look like. Right now, I've just finished with some carbs and we'll see, have I maintained it? Do I look the same? Do I look a little bit flat, a little bit bigger? You decide.
Lately I've been doing shit different, cooking like a chef. I've been all up in the kitchen. Had to make a move, had to make a little distance. A lot of people tripping, they could never see the vision. Fuck that, tell them bounce if they never seen an ounce of the raw. If you need one, hit me up, I know who to call. I don't do them all, everything custom. Shorty ass fat, yeah, she doing lunges. I'm in LA taking meters, doing lunches. 5 stars, so you know that shit is scrumptious. And it's fuck your assumptions. This ain't what you thought it was, I'm what you hoped I wasn't.
There you go, now that's everything. Obviously I couldn't replicate the lighting that we had in Turkey because I'm not in Turkey anymore. But I can replicate the 6th day of the 7-day transformation, which was here. You saw me literally do it in this spot with this lighting. It's all the same, so I don't know, what do you think? The main point was, a lot of people were going on about how you can't lose fat in 7 days and blah blah blah. Yeah, that was the whole freaking point, which we'll talk about now. Bailey, you're the worst guard dog ever. What's your go-to move? Yep, the display of the nipples. He's smiling. You're ridiculous. So now we're back home, we're outside in the daylight, and this is around about half an hour since I worked out. So the pump has died down from gym to here. So now I can show you another neutral look at how I am right now.
I'm in my element. Money getting bigger, that's the evidence. They wanna see me fall, I promise you I never slip. I'm on the grind, do it for the dead presidents. Dead presidents. I'm shining, yeah, I feel like Thomas Edison. Henny in my cup, that Henny be my medicine. On the grind, yeah, I'm stacking up these Benjamins. Rap game ain't got no fucking benefits.
Oh, I suck at that back pose. So you had the before, you've had the after, and you've now had the recap of the 7 days later. And what I can't fathom is In that 7-day transformation, did I not say that it wouldn't be about fat loss? Did I not say that I was bloated and loaded? And did I not explain that it was because I hadn't trained and had been eating a load of crap for like 4 or 5 days prior? And did I not explain that it was going to show just how the body can fluctuate and be manipulated in a short period of time? And did I not explain that it was about showing you this so that you guys could feel better about the fluctuations that you see day to day, or maybe going away on holiday, or maybe you've had a few days off and things like that, and to not be worried and that it's just an acute reaction? I thought I explained all that. Yet, welcome to the internet. And I put up a post on Instagram showing the before and the after. Immediately, people went to neg. Immediately, fake, false transformation. This isn't true, just better lighting. You're pushing your belly out on the first picture. For the love of all that's freaking holy. I couldn't have been more transparent in everything I did, and yet people still, no, what they did was they went from seeing an image to thunder thumbs. Seen a picture, don't like that, instant reaction. Because we live in this social media world now where people can instantly put a brain fart out into the world, rather than just taking a second to do maybe even 3 minutes fucking research, watch the first intro of the first video of the first series that I actually told them about in the description of the picture, which they still didn't read, to find out what was going on. And this is the problem with people in general and internet world, is snap decisions, snap judgments, snap opinions. Everything has a backstory, everything has a reason, everything has a purpose, everything has a history to it. You can't take a look at a singular moment in time, a singular picture, and make a judgment from it. You just can't do that. And that was what that whole thing was showing it. So these people that were complaining about it being a fake this and fake that were actually arguing my point for me. Because that's what the whole thing was showing. Everything they were bitching and moaning about was the reason I did the 7-day transformation, to show you how quickly the body can be manipulated and be changed to look a certain way from another certain way. Just to show you guys about fluctuation and the reality of situations. So I was actually backing up their dumbass, Jesus, you know. Oh. So you can see, after that recomposition of the body, after manipulating it, taking it in extreme fashion back to kind of ground zero and then peaking it for a little bit, I then maintained being on holiday, keeping my diet relatively strict and relatively well monitored. So the way that I do that on a holiday is to simply do 3 things, and that's eat 1, 2, 3 meals. So yes, this is a 3-meal top tip program for whenever you're on holiday and you want to stay in shape and keep things kinda tight. It's really simple. Meal 1, breakfast. What you're gonna do here is you're gonna go for a high protein, higher fat meal. So we're talking about scrambled eggs with the egg yellows, chuck in some peppers, some chilies, get some salad on the side, maybe put a little bit of cheese on the top. Make it fun, make it taste good, but low carbs, high protein, higher fat. Then meal 2, that's going to be your lunchtime meal, so another main meal. What you're going to do here is you're going to go low carb, low fat, high protein. So again, you're going to go for that lean meat, like a chicken salad or a fine cut steak salad or something like that. Keeping those carbs down and fats down, but the protein nice and high. Then meal 3, this is your evening meal. This is the one where most people want to get dressed up, go out, do something. You have what you want, within reason. So you're not going to be a glutton. You're not going to be sat there at the dessert table. You're going to eat like a normal human being, but you're going to enjoy everything that you want, from a starter and main to desserts. Just don't have more than 1 of each. By doing it this way, what we're doing is we're controlling the calories. And by sticking to those 3 meals and not having snacks in between, what we're doing is we're keeping that calorie intake down as a whole through the day. We're reducing that variability and that chance of you going over your caloric intake, where you're going to start gaining weight or putting on unwanted weight as such. But you can also avoid this by doing another simple thing, and that is staying active. By staying active on a holiday, you manage to keep those calories burning that you would burn back home. Because what people don't understand is a lot of people go on holiday and do this for like 8 hours. So what you can actually do on holiday is be less active than when you're at home. Then you tend to eat more. So make sure you're not lying down all day. Go play some basketball, go do some water sports. Fuck, you're on holiday. There's shit to do, go and do it. Don't just lie down in the sun. But if you do just want to lie down and do nothing else, you've got to counterbalance that. So you're going to have to reduce those meal intakes, you're going to have to reduce those meal quantities, those portion controls going to come into play. It's just one of those. If you want to enjoy the food and not care, then accept the fact that your body's probably going to fluff out a little bit and get a bit chunkier. But if you do care and you want to stay in shape, then it's just nature. You're going to have to control that food. But without having to go there and weigh everything, the 3-meal top tip way of doing it is going to be a simple way of keeping those calories down, allow you to enjoy your time there and stop you feeling too hungry. It's not perfect, but it will 100% work. So with that in mind, I've kept my carbohydrates at 250 and my fats at 65. So that is my cutting ratios that I tend to go to. They're my go-to ones where I don't have to do copious amounts of cardio, but my body will still react, and I'm also still happy and not miserable with my food. It still allows me a good amount to pick from, and I'm just doing that to stay in shape, so I'm getting ready for those shredded selfies with you guys. Shreddies! I'm expecting a lot from this event. I'm expecting to see a ton of you guys, because this is the one time in the UK that we all come together for that one spot. I'll be there, David will be there, Yucky, I think we have Nikki, obviously Lainey, and a ton of other people. Oh, Ryan Terry as well, my boy who's back in the UK. We will be starting to do an episode a month together where we go down and train and do some podcasts. So let us know what you'd like to see from myself and Ryan, and we'll make that one happen. Other than that, I think that's covered everything that I want to cover in this video. So remember, don't make snap judgments. Do just a little bit, maybe a tiny bit of research before you let this little angry thumb go to town on your little keypads. And maybe, just maybe, instead of being angry, you'll learn something, you'll be happier, you'll find out that shit isn't always as it seems for the positive. What do you reckon, Bales? Is happy the way forward? Positive the way forward? Yeah? Should we sniff out the facts before we let our thumbs of wrath go to town? Zibeli has spoken. Do your research. Give me a biscuit. Catch you in the next episode. We out. Hi.